You would go KG and Timmy tie for that?
For the
Despite
defensive
he
player.
being one of the 3 to only have 4 defensive player of the years?
Yeah, I would. Because I think that as great a defender as Ben Wallace was, and boy, was he in his prime, I think KG was a better defender for longer, and I think he was a more versatile defender.
Now we got to think this is the 2000 post stat. KG spent a lot of his defensive player of the years prior to that too.
No, he didn't. Because remember, you say he came in 95, right? So, like, he was a good defender, but he's got the... Wait, who are you talking about?
No, I'm finished. I typed in
okay.
everything I'm talking about.
No. I was saying KG probably literally from about 2000 to what? 2012 was all defensive caliber player, I think.
Defensive first teams. Yeah, you got a lot of defensive first teams.
Coach T, don't be biased by that. I know that's why they put him there, because of that, which was a great feat, no doubt. But I know that's why. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Format Podcast Live, Sunday morning edition. Hello. I hope everybody's well out there. I hope you're well if you're watching live. I hope you're well if you're watching on the replay. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you so much, and we hope everybody had a great holiday, got an opportunity to get whatever you wanted from Santa, and hope you had an opportunity to spend some quality time with friends, family, whoever your loved ones are. But now we are back. It is Sunday after, and you know what we do on Sunday mornings. And of course, I got my dream team here with me. This is like 1992 all over again.
What's happening?
Maintain. Sneed, what's good, brother?
What up, bruh?
There you go. So if this was the dream team, who would be who? That's the question.
I'm Jordan.
Okay.
I would say no to that. I'd give you somebody else. I think Transformers. I think he would be Magic.
He'd be Magic.
I think he would be Magic.
I'd be Magic. Yeah,
I think he would be Magic.
I'll take Magic. I'll take Magic.
I like that. Magic. Who are you, Sneed? Who are you?
I'm definitely Charles Barkley.
Oh,
definitely Chuck, bro. The round mound of rebound. That would be me.
Here elbowing skinny Angolans in the
throwing
chest.
bows.
That's what we're doing.
Yep, we giving out bows all day long, bro.
Steve, stop.
Stop. That's crazy. He'd be LeBron's dad, bro. That's wild, bro.
Stepdad.
Okay, so I'm Patrick Ewing. I'm defending the rim out here. You come with some BS, I'm sending it out. That's
fair. I like that.
Yo, Pat Ewing, his ethnicity.
Yes,
he's Jamaican American. Is that?
Yeah. Okay. Well, yes, he was born in Jamaica. He moved to Boston when he came to this country, and then obviously Georgetown and so on. But yeah, he's Jamaican. Okay. For sure. All right. So we are here. We got a great show lined up for you. Obviously, we got our quick hits. As you can see by the rundown, we're going to talk NFL versus NBA, mainly in the context of Charles Barkley's recent comments and, Christmas Day. We're going to talk Bleacher Report all quarter century, which I think is going to be super cool. And it's also going to expose some major inconsistencies, but we'll get to that. We're going to talk about whether or not the Spurs own the Thunder who previously seemed invincible, right? That's going to be a great one. And then, of course, we're going to talk some Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens, and some very concerning reports that came out and how that may affect things going down with him and Baltimore in the future. Or maybe not, but we'll talk about all of that. So we have some great topics lined up for you. But before we get into that, we're going to go ahead and give a shout out to the channel members, of course. Coach T, what up? Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support always. It's not that serious. What's good, my brother? Appreciate you as well. Chief Sid Bubba, you already know what it is and what you mean to us. Thank you for all your support, everything you do for this channel, everything you did for this country for all those years. And of course, shout out to the boys from Annapolis.
Anchors away, my boys. Anchors away. Order arms.
All right.
Bruce had a straight face. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's
Yeah,
nice.
sure, man. Respect due to the boys from Annapolis, man. They did that work. Which quick side note, so crazy. Running back, from Army yesterday, and was that in the Pinstripe Bowl against UConn? Was it like 12 carries for $171? I think his name is
12 or 14. 12 or 14.
I think his name is God's Power. His first name is God's Power or something like that. Crazy. That remember I sent it to you?
No, I didn't look at his name though. Jesus.
Yeah. His name's crazy. Give me a second.
I'm about to look it up too. Jeez.
Yeah. It's wild. But
God's Power. Yeah.
There we go. His first name is God's Power.
And it was 12 carries, 171, 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
And so I saw that, and the first thing I did was send it to Transformer, and I said, where was he against Navy? We could use that, But no, Navy did a fantastic job defensively bottling that up, and obviously came out with the win. So
he's a freshman too.
Yeah. So shout out to him. But anyway, let's where were we? I'm sorry, I got distracted from shouting out the channel members. Baltimore Bruce, what up, Bruce? What up?
Stupid
in the chat, my guy, my Irish brother Nino. We're gonna talk some hoops for you today, bro. Sneed got what you need, of course. Always with the support, man. We love you, bro. And all love 0307 main man Mike of New York City. Stand up. All right, guys, let's hit the spiel, and then we're gonna get right into this. Let's go. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast. We should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us a like, leave us a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. Make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the content we're delivering you, make sure you hit that join button. There's going to be exclusive content here just for you. Get it?
I was trying to think of which one is mine. I'm like, damn, I think I gave the first 3 topics. So in the chat, so I was like,
brother, because I don't know, I was like just on a blank. But
and I was watching. You texted me when I was watching the game last night. I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Right.
I'm trying to focus on the game. But anyway, Bleacher Report came out with an NBA all quarter century teams, meaning from the year 2000 all the way to now, the current year 2025. Over the last 25 years, the NBA has given us countless highlights and memories of some of the best players in league history. So the Bleacher Report's NBA staff. So I want to make this clear on who's voting on this. All right. The Bleacher Report's NBA staff voted to determine which of these players were the very best. Points were awarded for first team All NBA. Where's my finger? There we go. I'll use this hand. First team All NBA, second team All NBA, third team All NBA votes, and the totals gave us the squads here.
Wait, quick. Notice no inclusion for all defensive teams, huh?
Well, they have defensive player award.
Okay,
but I'll get into that. They're also voting on best dunker, best shooter, best playmaker, best defender, and best coaches from that NBA stretch of history. Voters were told only to consider numbers, accolades, and accomplishments from the start of 2000 and 2001 campaign through the end of the 2024-2025 campaign. This takes some things off the boards for the players whose careers began in the 90s, but several of them were good enough to make the cut anyway. We didn't vote on traditional position designations like point guard, power forward. Instead, each panelist picked 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center for each of the 3 teams. That's more so because of the positionless basketball that the NBA has become to now, where you're going to see names like Steph Curry, who's labeled a point guard, but truly is a shooting guard, in my personal opinion. All right. So we're going to dive into the first team. First team All NBA guard. I don't think this should be a question, but who do we think is first team guard? None other than
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Well,
Steph Curry, 24.7 points, 6.46, 4.7 rebounds, 4 threes, 1.5 steals, 42.3 3-point percentage, and a 6+ 6.5 box plus minus. 2 MVPs, 4 first-team All-NBAs, 5 second-team All-NBAs, 2 third-team All-NBAs, 11-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champion, 15 to 16 steals champion, 4-time champion, and 22 Finals MVP. Point guard. We agree with that?
I mean, positionless, right? So, yes.
What other point guard will we put?
No, I'm just saying guard. So
guard.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
All right.
good.
Good. All right. Second guard, first team guard. I think this goes without saying.
When you started and said guard, I just thought Mamba. I didn't start with Steph Curry. You said guard, I said Mamba.
Yeah, but they're trying. They're going to still try to label this.
Yeah,
right.
Point guard, shooting guard, small forward. I can see
it's
how
just a little harder to do now, but
exactly. First team, second guard, none other than Kobe Bean Bryant. 27.2 points, 5.5 rebounds, 5.1 assists, 1.5 steals, 4.9 plus minus on the box. 2007 to 2008 MVP, 11 first team All-NBAs, 1 second team All-NBA, 1 third team All-NBA, 8-time first team All-Defense, 3-time second team All-Defense, 16-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champion, 4-time champion, because this does not count the 2000 season because that would have been prior. All right. So 4-time champion and 2 times final MVP. I think that goes without saying. So we're going to keep the train moving. Kobe was, of course, I mean, without saying Woodage. First team forward. I mean, I don't think this goes without saying either. I mean, the biggest name renounced around sports history and sports today. LeBron, Ramon James Sr. Gotta say senior, right?
Got to say senior. That's right.
Not junior. Right?
No.
27 points, 7.5 rebounds, 7.4 assists, 1.6 threes, 1.5 steals, 55.6% 2-point percentage, and an 8.5 box plus minus. 4-time MVP. 2003, 2004 Rookie of the Year, which should have went to Carmelo Anthony, but we're just going to go ahead and keep going on that one. 13-time first team All-NBA, 4-time second team All-NBA, 4-time third team All-NBA. That's a total of what, guys?
A lot.
That's a lot of All-NBAs. 5-time first team All-Defense, 1-time second team All-Defense, 21 All-Star appearances. 2007, 2008 scoring champion, 19 to 20 assist champion, 4-time champion, 4-time finals MVP. Goes without saying, right?
Goes without saying.
The other forward, they chose Kevin Bleepin Durant, aka the Slim Reaper.
Wrong. Go ahead, Transformer. Keep cooking, bro.
Sneed hit the buzzer.
You getting zapped, bro.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Kevin Durant, 27.2 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, 4.4 assists, 2 threes, 1.1 blocks. I thought he read 11. I'm like, is that Wilt Chamberlain? 1 steal, 39% 3-point percentage, 6.4 box plus minus. He was your 2013 to 2014 MVP, 2007, 2008 Rookie of the Year, unanimous, because that was just a crazy year for coming out of Texas. 6-time first team All-NBA, 5-time second team All-NBA, 15-time All-Star, 4-time scoring champion, 2-time champion, 2 times final MVP. I know we got the buzzer. Sneed. Who should be at that 4 spot?
Kevin Garnett.
So they got the wrong Kevin.
They got the wrong
Let me
Kevin.
see it.
They
Let
must
me-
have
let me-
switched the last names. Yeah.
Well, remember,
They're
they're just doing forwards and again, I think we've established now that these people, when they do these lists, they are trying to create discussion and create controversy and all these things. I got you, Steve. Okay.
I'm not upset that Kevin Durant's there. I do think I would put Kevin Garnett there first, though.
But people place that priority on scoring and shooting, especially in the modern.
He had
game.
that though. Kevin Garnett was a great offensive player.
You don't have to tell me, but not like KD.
Prolific scorer.
Right.
Prolific.
Right.
He was a league MVP.
I agree.
It's not like
was that 2002? No, 2001.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there.
No,
It was well before he went to Boston.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking KG. KG.
Yeah,
2002 sounds about right. He averaged like
think it was around
24 and 14 that year. Had like 70 straight double doubles or something crazy.
Something
like
absurd. 2004. Thank you, Woodish. 2004.
Bro, his nickname was the Big Ticket.
Big Ticket. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And he punched it every single time, whether it was the ticket or the actual ball.
That is a serious NBA legend.
Mm-hmm.
A serious player. Both sides of the ball, serious.
You hear what you said? You heard what you said, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't matter to these people.
Definitely doesn't matter to Bleacher Report.
But the rest of the list is loaded with two-way players.
Not Steph.
Steph is not a two-way player.
And LeBron at times.
But if you when we keep going, most of them are two-way players.
Okay. When you get into the second team and whatnot, I got you.
And then your final at the 5 spot, first team center. They chose Tim Duncan at the first team. 18.5 points per game, 10 rebounds, 3.1 assists, 2.1 blocks, 5.8 box plus minus.
Transformer, when did he move from like forward to center?
He never did.
I think he never did.
He never did because
he's always been
Robinson was the starting center when he came in, and he played power forward with David Robinson. And then, like throughout the rest of his career, I was like, why is he not playing center? And he was always a power forward. And then you would see guys like Mehmet Okur and Najee Muhammad and Thiago Splitter. Thank you.
Yeah.
All these.
So then, why did they put him in there as a center?
They put him in as first team center.
So we can talk about it.
But that's what I'm saying is he played power forward when David Robinson was still there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he generally was moved to center.
But no, not really, because he's always spoken of as the greatest power forward of all time.
Yep.
But for the most part, most of his career, he was at the 4.
That's not true.
Let me see. They labeled him.
AG and Amari and C-Web and all.
To be fair, he probably played the 4, but he was labeled a center from 2006 throughout the rest of his career.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He was labeled
majority of his
center.
career. He played center.
Then why does everyone refer to this guy as the greatest power forward of all time?
Because of what he did when he played power forward. He was he was DPOY level. He was averaging 24 a game on really nice efficiency.
I think
all defensive first team every year.
Yeah.
But he played like 10 years at center then.
More so, he started at center. I think that's the cap. Like when we see him play, he plays power forward. He starts at center.
Like to take the opening tip, you mean? Like
I think like LeBron early in his career, he was labeled a point guard because he started at point guard.
I thought he was always a 3. Okay. Right.
I used to
but in certain like on certain like lineups, they'll put him at like they start him at point guard. It was like, why is he point guard? Like he's not a point guard, right? So I think that's more so what they were doing. But yeah, since 2006, 2007, he was listed as a center.
Well, thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, that's where they get that from. All right. So again, we put first team: Stephen Curry, Kobe Bryant, LeBron, Ramon James Sr., Kevin Durant, not Garnett, Durant. That's such a close name, Durant, Garnett. Like, families must be related. And then Timmy D at first team All NBA. I mean, first team quarter century
Bleacher Report.
Sneed says KD should be replaced with KG, the other Kevin. Right, Bruce? You got any malice with this first team?
I don't. And also I know what it is why KD is there. We are talking about people who look at the modern NBA through the modern lens, and two-way is not as important. Defense is not as important. And we know KD is one of the better scorers of all time. And he shoots a 3 and he shoots a mid-range and his game is smooth. So, him hitting the glass, even though he's 7 feet tall
but I will acknowledge, Bruce,
that's not important for most of these people.
I will acknowledge that the margin between those two guys is razor thin.
Okay.
So if somebody is taking KD over KG, I get it. I would take KG personally.
I would too, but I think most people, especially most people in the sports media, they're going to take KD.
Yeah.
Because of how much defense has been how much has been disincentivized to discuss defense and how much defense has been marginalized.
Okay. I got another bone to throw at you.
Go.
Do you think it's more so because Kevin Durant, this is the quarter century, that he's been prolific at what he does for pretty much his entire career? So from he got drafted in 04? 04, 05, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
It's been the same for almost 20 years. For Kevin Garnett, his downfall started in 2007. So he only had
you're
7
saying
years.
that because he got drafted in 96?
Yeah, 95. He got drafted in 95, the year before Kobe. Yeah.
Right.
So maybe it's just the duration.
The duration of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. So we got basically we got the entirety of KD's career, and we got 75, 80% of KG's career.
Correct. So I think that's where they're going, because if you look at like I said, 2000 and 2001, that's when KG was obviously. I mean KG was still obviously at his MVP level.
Right.
But then it started going down. The trade to Boston is where his numbers took a major dip from 22 points a game to 18.8, from 10 rebounds a game to 7, from 13 rebounds a game to like 9. So all of his numbers start to take a dip. He did get Defensive Player of the Year in 2007, but after that, it was a steep decline in Defensive Player of the Year, All-Star NBA level.
But to win a DPOY and still be offensively potent, that's unique.
Yeah,
that's all-time unique. Very few guys can do that.
That's right.
We're gonna get there, young disciple. Just stay
I was about to say his question to you.
We're gonna get to that.
Did they award a quarter century MVP?
Did they? We're gonna get in that later.
Oh, okay.
Well, obviously it should be Jokić, right? Come on, man. What are we doing?
Greatest center of all time.
There you go.
All right. So we're gonna go to the second team. Second team, first guard, we have Chris Paul, CP3, 17 points per game, 9.2 assists, 4.4 rebounds, 2 steals, 6.6 on a plus minus. 2005 to 2006 Rookie of the Year, 4-time first team All-NBA, 5-team second team All-NBA, 2-time third team All-NBA, 7-time first team All-Defense. Notice that's something I didn't read for Steph Curry's block. 2-time second team All-NBA, and 12-time All-Star. That is your starting guard. Number 2 guard. Again, we're going to hear the same things, kind of. Dwayne Bleepin' Wade, 22 points per game, 5.4 assists, 4.7 rebounds, 1.5 steals. I keep getting ready to say box office. Box score, 5 points per game. 2-time first team All-NBA, 3-time second team All-NBA, 3-time third team All-NBA, 3-time second team All-Defense, 13-time All-Star, 2008-2009 scoring champion, of course, the 3 times champion, and the 2006 Finals MVP.
That's a nice resume. That's a nice one.
That's solid.
Get it done.
That's solid
for sure.
Now we're gonna get into the forward. Your first team forward, second team first forward, Kevin Garnett, 17.9 points per game. Obviously, about 9 points lower than Kevin Durant. 10.3 rebounds, 3.8 assists, 1.3 blocks, 1.2 steals, 6.3 plus minus. He was your 2003 to 2004 MVP, 2007 to 2008 Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time first team All-NBA, 3-time second team All-NBA, 1-time third team All-NBA, 8-time first team All-Defense, 3-time second team All-Defense, 12-time All-Star champion, and 12-time All-Star and the 2007-2008 champion, of course, when they beat the Los Angeles Lakers, as he was a Celtic. So I think he gets demoted.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Only because he wore that green, bro. That's it.
Only because he wore the green. Jesus Christ.
Hey, man,
Second
team.
He
did most of this as a Wolf, but whatever.
You only
most of it
because you wore purple and gold. So stop.
His numbers dipped when he became a Celtic, but that's neither here nor there.
No.
Right.
He was our defensive anchor, man.
It wasn't. It was a good old
James Posey.
It wasn't Perk. Wasn't Big Perk.
Bro, Tony Allen didn't do nothing but wear thermals and beanies, bro. You acted like
and black Air Force Ones. That's all he did.
That's right.
All black Air Force Ones. That's Tony Allen.
That's right. They'll all tell you KG brought the intensity and he was the defensive anchor. But anyway, go ahead.
I mean, if I see a man at the beginning of a game banging his head against the goalpost, then at that point, something's mentally wrong.
He's insane.
Yeah,
like legitimate, crazy.
Like, what's wrong with him?
At the mouth and screaming.
He would have been a good football player if he would have filled out.
Yeah, absolutely. Second team, second forward. Dirk Nowitzki, 21.3 points, 7.7 rebounds, 2.4 assists, 1.3 threes, 38.3 3-point percentage, 4.9 plus minus. He was your 2006-2007 MVP. 4 first team All-NBA, 5 second team All-NBA, 3 third team All-NBA, 14 All-Stars, 2010-2011 champion, famously for beating the Miami Heatles, and your 2011 Finals MVP, again, famous for beating the Miami Heatles. That's your second team forward. Second forward. It's kind of hard to say these damn names. All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it gets a little interesting.
I don't think it does.
It does? Okay. It does.
I don't think it does.
You don't think it does. Okay.
No.
Second team center, Nikola Jokić. 21.8 points per game, 10.9 rebounds, 7.2 assists, 1.3 steals, 61.1 2-point percentage, 10.3. That's the highest that I've mentioned so far, plus minus. 10.3. He's the only one in double digits so far. 3-time MVP, 5-time first team All-NBA, 2-time second team All-NBA, 7-time All-Star, 22-23 champion, 23 Finals MVP. That is your second team. So again, first guard, Chris Paul. Second guard, Dwayne Wade. First forward, Kevin Garnett. Second forward, Dirk Nowitzki. Center, Jokić.
Yeah.
That
one. I mean, what Shaq did in LA.
Okay, but do y'all want the surprise of the surprises today?
That he agrees with this position.
I'm good with this. I'm not being funny. I'm good with this.
Yeah,
and the reason why
Jokić
has been better longer during this time frame than Shaq was. I'm not saying
Shaq
is better
Shaq
than
from
Shaq.
2000 to 2006.
That's when after that, when they won that title, is when the slippage started. The rest
and
of
then
the
what?
Really hit.
Elite Joker is the last 6 years.
Correct.
But okay, doesn't Joker lead like the last decade in like everything? Total rebounds, assists, and points. Like,
where do you think Shaq stood from 2000 to 2010?
I don't.
Well, not
like
10.
Top 3 and everything.
Maybe.
I would say 2006.
But if Jokić is leading in everything, and we have to, no matter how I feel about Jokić, I have to acknowledge that his passing is the separator, right? Again, I would never say Jokić is better than Shaq. I don't care what he does.
Shaq's defense was really good.
Destroy him. Oh yeah. No, I'm with you. What I'm saying is, I agree with this based on the time frame and the positioning. I think Jokić
I'm having a hard time with this one.
This period than Shaq was. That's all.
I'm having a hard time with this one, like I did KG and KD. I think the margin is razor thin.
Okay.
And if somebody told me Shaq over Joker, I'd be cool. If you want to take Joker, fine. I'm good with that too. But it's razor thin.
I don't think it's razor thin. I think this particular time. I don't.
You also have to put in the fact that they labeled Jokić the best player in the league 3 times during this time span. They never labeled Shaq the best player in the league.
Now, were they correct? Transformer? Was Shaq not the best player in the world at least 3 times during that span?
I'm giving you criteria and reading.
No, but forget the criteria. But let's have an honest conversation with ourselves. Because I saw Kobe get 1 MVP.
What?
When he was the best player in the world for a 10-year stretch.
Yeah.
It's
a little rough. Oh, this is where we're going. Oh, Ed Dog's here. And thank you for tuning into the Format Podcast, man. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that share. You get the Hype 3 videos a week.
I think
this show is about to get derailed real quick. I knew it was gonna get derailed at this point.
But listen, I'm not being funny. I agree with what Edward's stance is on this, and I do think that for this time frame that Joker should be where he is. And I do believe that he was better longer during this time frame than Shaq was. I really do. Yeah. I'm not trying to be funny. I think it's fair. Now, if you're ever going to tell me at any point that Joker is better than Shaq was, no. But for the purposes of the way this particular discussion is framed, I got to go Jokić here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Now, if we think about it. If we talk Shaq 92 through 06, it's no discussion.
Then it's no brainer. Yeah,
but there you go. Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nikola Jokić, since his climb to the top, has not finished no less than second in MVP voting since 2020.
Yeah.
First, got the MVP, second in voting, MVP, second in voting, and now he's again top 2 in that.
So what's become a factor inadvertently is if a guy was drafted in the mid to late 90s and they spent some of their prime in the 2000s, they're getting dinged here.
Yeah.
Right. And in the case, you see what I'm saying? So if somebody spent their entirety of their prime in the 2000s, they kind of have an edge. Like Curry, his entire career is in the heart of this.
That's exactly what I was saying. Yes.
Yeah.
Forged in the fire of the 90s, right?
Fire of the 90s.
No, but that's exactly what I'm saying. We got to, you know what? I'm not going to do it. Okay, let's go.
Oh, Lord. Oh. All right, we're going to get to the third team. This is the final team. The first guard on the third team, Steve Nash. 16 points per game, 9.6 assists, 3.2 rebounds, 1.5 threes, 43.2 3-point percentage. It's kind of absurd. 3.6 plus minus on the box. 2-time MVP, though one of those should have been Kobe being Bryant. But 3-time first team All-NBA, 2-time second team All-NBA, 2-time third team All-NBA, 8-time All-Star, 5-time assist champion. That's Steve Nash. Your third team guard, James Bleepin Harden, 24.1 points, 8.2 free throw attempts. Notice he's the first and only person on this list where we mentioned the free throw attempts. 8.2 free throw attempts, 7.2 assists, 5.6 rebounds, 1.5 steals. I see what they kind of did here, right? For everybody else, they put points, assists, rebounds, like your typical, your 3 stats to make a triple double.
Your 3 major ones, yeah.
They made sure they put 8.2 free throws as the second thing you mentioned behind his points per game. Funny.
All I want is consistency, man.
2017-18 MVP, 6-time first team All-NBA, 2-time third team All-NBA. He's not made second team All-NBA ever. 11-time All-Star, 3-time scoring champion, and 2-time assist champion. That is James Harden. Your first forward, Kawhi Leonard, 20.1 points per game, 6.4 rebounds, 3.1 assists, 1.7 steals, 6.5 plus minus. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time first team All-NBA, 3-time second team All-NBA, 3-time first team All-Defense, 4-time second team All-Defense. He's a 6-time All-Star. He's your 14 and 15 steals champion. He is a 2-time champion, and he is a 2-time Finals MVP.
I'm sorry, who was that? That was
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard. Okay.
Leonard, yes.
I was wondering if he was going to get mentioned. It's hard with him having missed so many games, man.
So many games. I think that's what dings him a lot.
There were talks of him being the best player in the world for a while.
Yeah.
That did happen for a couple years.
Yeah, when he was like there, man, Kawhi was a monster.
Yeah. I remember the whole he's taking over LA billboards when he first got there. And so much about that. so much about that. Probably the worst thing to happen to LA. All right. Second forward on the third team, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 23.9 points per game, 9.9 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.2 blocks, 1.1 steals, 59.4 2-point percentage, 6.7 plus minus. He is your 2-time MVP, 2019 to 2020 Defensive Player of the Year, 7-time first team All-NBA, 2-time second team All-NBA, 4-time first team All-Defense, 1-time second team All-Defense, 9-time All-Star, 20 to 2021 champion and Finals MVP, and he also got the Most Improved Player for from 16 to 17 as he rose to stardom. And then your grand finale, the Big Diesel is going to make the list. Third team center, 20.7 points per game, 9.6 rebounds, 2.4 assists, 1.9 blocks, 58.8 2-point percentage, 4.2 box plus minus. Six-time first team All-NBA, one-time third team All-NBA, two-time second team All-Defense, 8-time All-Star, 3-time champion, because again, they're not counting the 2000 run. They're only counting 2001, 2002, and 2006. And your two-time finals MVP. Now, the sample size. Our sample size for this quarter century's team start in the 2000 to 2001 season. During his 8 seasons prior to that, Shaq averaged 27.5 points per game, 12.4 rebounds, and 2.7 blocks, and secured his lone MVP and won his first championship. That was the more productive stretch that you're looking at if you're comparing this comparison to Jokić.
And can I interrupt here? Look who he was doing that against in the 90s. I'll leave that right there.
Hakeem, your dream.
And Pat Ewing, and Alonzo Mourning, and Mount Mutombo, and David Robinson. You know, bunch of Hall of Fame bigs. But anyway.
Yeah. So that is your first team. That is your third team. So again, first guard, Steve Nash. Second guard, James Harden. First forward, Kawhi Leonard. Second forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Center, Shaquille O'Neal. Big Shaq Diesel. The Cactus. The Shactus.
The Big Shaq.
The Big Aristotle.
Big Aristotle.
Superman. Shaq Fool.
Okay, quick question for y'all.
Yep.
What's it going to take for Giannis to pass KG?
Another MVP in the finals run.
He's got 2 MVPs, right?
Yeah, yes, 2.
He's got 2 MVPs already. He's got Defensive Player of the Year, right? 1 or 2?
1.
Okay, 1 Defensive Player of the Year, so he's matched up with KG there. He's a much better scorer, although the era, we have to take that into account. But he is an elite. Well, he is considered an elite man-on defender. I'm not saying he should be ahead of him. I'm just curious to know, like, when you match them up, both playing the same position, kind of how do you do that?
And that is interesting.
Yeah, I just thought it was worth asking the question.
That is interesting. I mean, maybe the all defenses is where they give KG the nod. I mean, they like to Sneed's point earlier, he gave you both points and defense. So maybe another all team. I think if he wins another MVP or he wins another title and he's in finals MVP, I think at that point he'll pass KG. They'll go ahead and give him that nod.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we get into the smaller accolades, and then we can go ahead and put a bow on this. The Best Shooter Award. I think that's pretty obvious. They're going to give that to Steph Curry.
Of course.
They're going to give that to Steph Curry. NBA players average 1.07 points per 3-point attempt, not counting free throws from 4-point plays. Curry averaged 1.27. That is a simplified wide margin.
Honorable mention, Klay Thompson.
Yep. Definitely honorable mention here. I think they mentioned him later on in this
Ray Allen, honorable mention.
There you go. Yeah. When you multiply the difference between Curry's average and the league's average by Curry's total attempts, you get a whopping 1,878.9 more points on Curry's attempts than exactly average shooter would have totaled. Damn.
That's a big difference.
The most impressive thing about Steph Curry is he did things at volume at a phenomenal percentage. Most people, you got to sacrifice
That's
percentage made with the volume, right? You didn't really have to sacrifice that much with Curry.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Great shooter. Big part of that is rules, man. I can't get past that.
He's first in all-time career free throw percentage at 91.1.
Yes.
Insane.
So Bruce is basically saying they manufactured Curry's success.
I didn't say that, but a big part is rules. Think about it. The freedom of movement. You can't chip him or bump him off the ball or it's a foul, right?
Makes life a lot easier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No hand checking, no real. Because if you could really like defend him, like a Gary Payton or a Mookie Blaylock or a Derek Harper would back in the day.
Did you see what Matthew Dellavedova did to Steph in the finals in 2015?
Dellavedova harassed him, hounded him, right?
Because they're not going to blow the whistles that much in the finals. You know.
So the question now becomes: if you got somebody that's really physically defending this dude for 3 quarters, are his legs still there to be pulling up for logo threes in the fourth? Like, we got to think about all that stuff, and people don't. That's nothing. That's no. People are going to say, "Oh, you just hating your old head and you're waxing."
But there's guys on these lists, Bruce.
Yeah,
there's guys on these lists. A lot of this is simply regular season.
That's true.
You know, playoff performances don't really matter all that much because James Harden is on this list.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he has done nothing in the playoffs. I mean. His averages, everything goes down every playoff.
Down.
Okay. Yeah.
They don't blow. They don't. That whistle goes back in their pocket. All right. Best dunker. Now here's another uncontroversial call. Vince Carter received all but 1 vote for best dunker since 2000. Aaron Gordon snagged the other. Right?
Who the hell did that, bro?
Vince Carter is your best dunker award. Now they say this is not just because of the 2000 slam dunk victory. You have to remember how good Vince Carter's in-game dunks were.
Crazy. When he
not to mention where he retired a player before he ever made the league on the USA team.
Oh wow!
For dunking over him, clearly over him.
7-2 jumped over my man. Yeah.
He never rose to stardom.
That dude was a center, wasn't he?
Yes.
He's
German.
It
was like 7'2". He jumped clean over him.
Over him.
Like everybody's impressed by when Mac McClung like jumps over someone and pushes off the ball, and which is cool and that's fun. But like Vince Carter was like 6'7", jumping over 7-footers.
Yeah,
in game.
If you see the photograph of the reverse angle from under the basket, KG is there like this,
like. It's like, yo,
and we know KG is a dude known for booming on people too, right?
Yeah.
So to see him make that face,
we respect Vince Carter clearly.
Yes,
yeah.
I think the players respect Vince Carter the most. They're like, this is what I wanted for myself, and I didn't have this.
Yeah,
you know, the Vince Carter is just a unique individual.
The man.
Well, I got a problem with Vince because I think he could have been so much better than what he was. He was so physically gifted. Like, Bruce, shout out to Baltimore Bruce. He always says, God not going to give you everything. Can you imagine if he had anything close to the Iverson or Kobe mindset with his physical tools?
It would have been a dog.
Beyond a dog. He would have been a wolf or whatever a lion, whatever. He would have destroyed everything in sight, but he didn't have that. He wasn't built that way. So,
But yeah, that's your best dunker award. Best playmaker. No, not gonna guess it. Okay,
they tied.
Our best playmaker, Steve Nash.
Yeah. I was gonna say Steve Nash too.
Best playmaker award went to LeBron, Ramon James Sr. and Nikola Jokić. They both tied.
Okay. So Jokić, I would go Jokić and Nash. That's what I would say.
Yep.
That's no slight on LeBron, but best.
How was it Nash mentioned?
I don't know.
Give me a chance to speak, Sneed. I gotta finish. This category was tight with LeBron James, Nikola Jokić, Chris Paul, and Steve Nash all receiving votes. But in a bit of a surprise, the 2 bigger players from that group tied for the honor. To understand why, you have to go beyond raw assist totals and averages through those impressive years. For much of the 25 years covered, Jokić and LeBron were amongst the game's best possession manipulators or engineers. Each could set the chess pieces in the right places in the middle of the game. Each could pass their teammates in open space. Each undoubtedly made their teammates significantly better. What may set them apart from Nash and CP3, who also checks all of the boxes, was the added ability to create and finish plays for themselves. Playmaking, not only for others, but for yourselves. Okay. And obviously they voted Steve Nash was not that great at it. CP3 was not as good as LeBron and Nikola Jokić at playmaking. So that's why they received the tie for the playmaker, not the assister, a passer, playmaker award. Best defender, Timmy D and Ben Wallace.
Was Ben Wallace the great defender long enough? I guess the peak was so high. Yeah. But I'm wondering, like, was he there for long? Because, like, I would take KG over Ben Wallace just because of the duration of his greatness on defense.
Ben Wallace was all NBA defense and a really, really good defender.
Yeah.
Until like 08, 09, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably his
so he spent a decade as an elite defender.
Was it a decade? Yeah, okay.
I mean, the man was
about 8 years. Yeah.
The man was dominant for a while.
I mean, Shaq wasn't doing nothing with him.
No. And I think he gets a lot of credit for that. But, you know, he's a 4-time defensive player of the year, elite shot blocker back.
How many guys win 4 DPOYs?
It's him. It's so it's Ben Wallace and Rudy Gobert.
Oh, damn, Rudy.
And
Rudy don't count.
That might be it. That might be it.
It's unique.
Yeah.
It's a unique, accomplishment to have.
Mutombo. Thank you. God bless the dead. Thank you, Woody. It's Mount Mutombo. That's 4. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's unique. I'm good with him being there.
Dikembe Mutombo was the other one.
Honorable mentions. I'd probably put KG in there.
Yeah, that's where I would go. Yeah. KG. I would go KG and Timmy tied for that. But I'm not mad at Ben Wallace. That's cool.
You would go KG and Timmy tie for that?
For the
despite he being one of the 3 to only have 4 defensive player of the years?
Yeah, I would because I think that as great a defender as Ben Wallace was, and boy was he in his prime, I think KG was a better defender for longer, and I think he was a more versatile defender.
Now we got to think this is the 2000 post that KG spent a lot of his defensive player of the years prior to that too.
No, he didn't. Because remember, you say he came in 95, right? So, like, he was a good defender, but he's got the.
Christ.
Wait, who are you talking about?
No, I'm finished. I typed in the wrong thing. I'm talking about.
No. I was saying, KG probably literally from about 2000 to what? 2012 was all defensive caliber player, I think.
Defensive first teams. Yeah, you got a lot of defensive first teams.
Coach T, don't be biased by that. I know that's why they put him there, because of that, which was a great feat, no doubt. But I know that's why. But you're biased by that. You know that.
Yeah, but he shut down everybody though.
Yeah, but he's gonna get extra credit for Shaq when Shaq was, in monster
peak
mode.
Shaq.
I get it. Yeah. I get it. But yeah, I'm gonna go with KG. But that's okay.
That's fair.
KG and Timmy, I think I would have tied for that.
All right. Best Coaches Award. 3-way tie between Steve Kerr, Eric Spoelstra, and El Jefe. If you don't know who El Jefe is, Google it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't think it's a 3-way tie. I'm going to go with El Jefe.
El Jefe?
I'll tell you why. Because, I mean, obviously starting in 99, but even beyond that, if you watch the way that Popovich was able to, he didn't do it the same way every time, right?
Yep.
He started off doing it the old school way with the dominant bigs, the Twin Towers. He did that. Because when did D-Rob retire? After the second one in 03, right? Yeah, that's when D-Rob retired, after the second one. So he was doing it with the dominant bigs, with the Twin Towers. Then he was doing it with one dominant big with Timmy. Then he started doing it with, when he seen Manu and Tony get into their own, he started doing it with the elite wing and guard play. Then he started doing it later with the Euro style ball movement, right? And because remember, Steve Kerr took a lot of that and took it to Golden State and fused it with the triangle. That's what we got there. So then El Jefe starts doing it with the ball movement, the swinging the ball. And remember, he never liked the 3, but then he embraced the 3. And that's when they ran LeBron and Miami out of the gym in the finals in 14, right? So I would give it to Pop because he won in so many different ways and different iterations of his championship team. That's my thought. Where are you guys on that?
And he birthed Steve Kerr.
Well, yes.
He birthed him from his coaching tree. So I think that also gives you an edge on how great of a coach you were.
I think Steve Kerr's been exposed over the last few years.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for him right now. Yeah.
I don't think he makes people better.
I think he's just.
I think Greg
up.
Popovich gets a lot out of regular guys.
Yes, he does.
Spoelstra 100% gets a lot out of regular guys.
Derek White started with the Spurs.
Yeah, I don't see the same thing in Kerr. Kerr, when he had everything perfect, produced.
Yeah.
But so did the guy from Toronto.
Yeah.
And so did the guy from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And so did Ty Lue.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of these one-hitter quitters, bro, but Spoelstra makes players better. You know, Bam Adebayo is a great player who I think plays above what he actually is. Well, Jimmy's best years were in Miami.
Can we also say this, though, that Steve Kerr was able, and I'm going to give him credit for this, when you win 4 times with a similar cast, I'll give him credit for fighting off the disease of me. And I think that's huge in coaching and able to continue to win. I get what you're saying, and you're not wrong. Go ahead.
He's not Spo, and he's not Pop.
I'm fine with that.
I'm putting him just, I have to put these guys in a hierarchy.
Okay.
It's easy to do. I got Pop. I got Spo. Kerr is clearly behind the two of them.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, like the thing, if Kerr would have ever overachieved, we could have a different conversation, because Pop overachieved in a market that wasn't supposed to do this.
That's right.
He beat Laker great teams, bro. Like some of the best NBA teams we've ever seen, he beat and became that. And Spo fixed the Heat. The failed 2011 Heat, he fixed them. He made them champions. He took the weaknesses of players and addressed them. And then he made players.
Did we give to Dwayne Wade for that?
What do you mean?
Because apparently the renounced move was that Dwayne Wade came to Eric and was like, "No, we're going to change this. We're going to play through LeBron."
Oh, really?
That's not what it was.
Dwayne Wade has that is what it was. Dwayne Wade said we're going to change how we play.
The system changed when Spo went to Chip Kelly at Oregon and watched the way they spread the offense. So are you saying that he felt compelled to change the offense because of what Dwayne Wade told him?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
It might be an amalgam of the two.
It could be. It could be both. But Dwayne Wade, I mean, that's they talk about that a lot. How Dwayne Wade was like, "No, we're gonna fix this by playing through LeBron." Like I can't be the guy. LeBron has to be the guy that we go through to win. Then that's when everything changed and they won the 2 straight.
I'm not really gonna give Dwayne Wade credit for that personally, but I mean, if he sparked it, if that was kind of the origins, then that's important.
So I think that, quick side note here, I think that D Wade did have something to do with that, because I think he understood that if LeBron is not the unquestioned number 1 guy, he's not going to be able to play at his best.
He's being wasted.
D Wade was able to put his pride to the side and say, "Okay, cool," for the opportunity to. Wow, Steve. Whoa.
Steve is crazy.
Right. I think D Wade was able to put his pride to the side and say, "Okay, for the pursuit of championships, let's do this." So that's what I think.
So they did put it first, second, third team. So Kerr was going to be third team. Spoelstra's second team, and El Jefe is the first team.
I think that's right.
If they was to order it, they didn't order it in the title. They just put 3 names together.
Okay,
but when you read into it, it says how they labeled it. So it's not a tie, and that's the first, second, third team. I don't know why they did it like that. That's weird. And then we get to the final, the best overall player. Believe it or not, 2 other players who receive votes in this category both have reasonable arguments for the crown. 2 of those names are, 1, Nikola Jokić has the best raw numbers.
Ed. Hold on. Jokić.
I'm not done.
No, but he's the only one that deserves applause.
Okay. Kobe Bryant had 4 championships this quarter century without ever leaving the team that drafted him. But LeBron had both otherworldly production and the rings. It may be hard to some leagues, younger fans to remember, but nothing could stop LeBron at his peak. He had never seen a player LeBron's size move the way he did as he shifted into Miami career at the end of his career, end of Miami Heat era, and also became arguably the most skilled player in the league.
What?
LeBron Ramon James Sr.
What?
is your best overall player of the last quarter century.
Okay, look, hold on. I have no problem if somebody says LeBron is the best player of the quarter century. Okay, cool. I'm okay with that based on what he's done. But how do these people, one, I keep saying it, ignore the losing, and two, the most skilled player in the league?
Now, granted,
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Bruce,
Come on, man.
They have a good argument.
Most skilled transformer? You know,
did you hear what I said though? Listen to the context. As he shifted into the Miami Heat era of his career, post that, he also became arguably the most skilled player in the league. To me and Sneed's point, this is the second stint in Cleveland. That LeBron was the most skilled player in the NBA by far.
It was him or KD or Steph. That's really
That's the argument. It wasn't. He was the most skilled player in the NBA. It said league, not history.
Kawhi is nowhere there, huh? Pete Kawhi is nowhere near most skilled player in the league.
I mean, he's near
at that point. No,
yeah, he's near, but I mean, I still think it was those three would be the only ones that would qualify.
Kawhi won his chip 2019, right? Do I have that right? 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
Okay, and he wasn't. Okay, all right.
Most skilled. So you're arguing a championship that he was kind of gift wrapped thanks to some injuries.
No, not the championship, but the way he was playing, the level he was playing.
Bro, he was a great player, but still, skills wise, KD, Steph, and LeBron were more skilled than Kawhi.
Okay.
Yet more skilled? More skilled. Peak LeBron James versus peak Kawhi? I'm taking peak LeBron 100 times out of 99. Give me an extra one. Peak LeBron?
Right.
I'm telling you, that 2018 year?
It was crazy.
It was nuts.
And it was clearly his peak.
It was freaking nuts. It was insane. Kawhi Leonard also can't pass. He's not an elite passer.
It's average. It's just regular.
Yeah, he's not an elite passer. Kawhi Leonard, yes, he was good. And when he got to like his peak form, scoring, he wasn't the peak defender he was in San Antonio no more. People got to remember that too.
He was a fine defender. He was never a bad defender.
He was never a bad defender, but he wasn't peak Kawhi. The claw wasn't the same guy that was giving you 27 a game. Those are two different guys. LeBron, peak LeBron, was the most skilled guy. You couldn't do nothing to him. He was scoring 40, give you 12 rebounds, and give you 9 assists every time. Every time. Carried what's that boy's name? Kyrie Irving-less, and then eventually Kevin Love-less team to the finals. He still had to do that. Kawhi Leonard not doing that. Let's be bluntly clear. Kawhi Leonard's not doing that. Put Pete Kawhi on that Cavaliers team. He's not carrying them to the finals. Guaranteed.
In that East, he might have.
Nah.
No.
Atlanta's cooking them.
Atlanta?
Because he can't play make like that. You got to think LeBron was also the orchestrator. Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, there were decent players on the Cavs, but I mean, they weren't great. But I think Kawhi could get to the finals with that Cavaliers team in that East. Kawhi was pretty close to LeBron. He wasn't as good as LeBron, but he was close.
Most skilled. When you wanted to, Kawhi Leonard was not skilled as LeBron James. Stop it, y'all. It's not close.
So the only thing I'm going to say is this, right?
Because
defense is a skill too, right? So
LeBron's defense was good at that time, bro.
It was good.
Can I make it? All right, y'all got it. Okay.
Go ahead, Bruce.
No, I don't get what we're arguing. It's not even close.
Exactly, Steve. Exactly.
If he was the most skilled, where's his MVP?
Really? That's what we're doing.
If he's the best player, is he because you changed the criteria? Well, what about what he did in Toronto? That doesn't make you the most skilled.
I'm not talking.
LeBron did that shit for like 8 straight years, and we just
hold on.
Toronto's in the East.
Kawhi Leonard is a very skilled player.
Mm-hmm. Great. Absolutely. I'm not saying he's not.
Right, but if we analyze the way they played the game and their strengths and how strong those strengths were, LeBron had incredibly strong strengths that Kawhi just didn't have.
Question: do you hear people saying that Nikola Jokić is the most skilled player in the league today? Do you hear people saying that?
I do.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you hear people saying, erroneously or not, that Nikola Jokić is the most skilled big man of all time? Do you hear people saying that?
That
Nikola Jokić is the most skilled?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's by far Will Chamberlain of all time. That's Will Chamberlain.
No, I'm not arguing for Jokić here. What I'm doing is trying to demonstrate a point here, right? So we hear people say that about Jokić, even though he plays almost zero on the other side of the ball, right?
I know.
They say that because of the what he's doing that's so great offensively, it's able to bypass the fact that he doesn't do the defense, right? So what I'm saying is, when you have a guy, because y'all's argument is Kawhi is not the passer LeBron is, that's fine. Or never was, never has been, that's fine. But I'm talking peak Kawhi, that 2019 year, when he was scoring, when he was locking up, maybe not defensive player of the year locking up, but still locking up, scoring, rebounding, doing it all, and carrying those Raptors, who probably weren't any better a team because they traded away assets to get him than Cleveland was when LeBron took him to the finals, right? In the previous year. So when you compare that, and again, I'm using the Jokić example, he's so great offensively that we ignore his defense, and they say he's the most skilled. So why is it that Kawhi can't be up there skill-wise because he's not a great passer like LeBron?
He's not a great playmaker like LeBron. That's a skill too, Bruce.
Okay.
You can't vote the man the most skilled, the best playmaker. On top of that, he'll give you 35. And on top of that, he can sit in the chair.
Okay. So
remember, at that time, LeBron was still an unstoppable transition player. He was
unstoppable.
He was very good in the post, passing out of the post, scoring out of the post. You know, he'd really refined his jumper. It was pretty reliable for his standards. I mean, there was a lot of things during those couple of years. Huh?
I said interesting verbiage. He refined his jumper. It was pretty reliable for his standards.
For his standard, because I would never say that it was better than the elite jump shooters of the era. It's not accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's clear that was his peak, and it's clear that in his peak, he was the most skilled player of the era. The only arguments that you can make are Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. That's it. Kawhi's close, but no cigar.
Yeah. I'll put him on second team.
Absolutely. And that's why he was able to win a championship in Toronto, is because he was like that.
Not this discussion, Steve.
I agree. I agree with what Steve is saying here.
So you agree that he's not more skilled? So you agree?
No, I'm saying I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with acting like it's so far out of bounds to make the argument.
They're close. They're close.
They're close, but it's LeBron.
All right, let's go ahead and
that's the definitive answer. It's LeBron.
All right, you got any more to go through before we take a
call? That was the end.
That was a great.
They go through like other like.
By the way, best overall player of the last quarter century was Bean. It wasn't LeBron. It was Bean.
Yeah, it was Kobe.
I'm good with that.
We all know that.
All right, let's take a couple calls, y'all. 904-219-8264. 904-219-8264. Listen, we're gonna take 2 calls on this and keep it moving because this topic ran kind of long. But
dude, Steve keeps bringing up the Latte West. This is crazy.
I saw that. Yeah, it's crazy work. Yeah, give it a call, y'all. And when you call in, make sure it's get straight to your topic, and then we'll hang up and we'll answer you. That way we can keep the show moving. 904-219-8264.
Yeah, shout out to Bean, bro. I mean, what do you think? What do you think the separation is between Bean and Kawhi?
Wow, that's tough. That's tough. Because I guess we always just got to wonder, like, if Kawhi had been able to stay healthy, because I think he was a monster. I think he was very much Kobe-esque. He was a monster.
He knew who and what he was as a player, and he knew what his strengths were, and he played into them. Never went outside of himself.
Yeah.
I thought he was a good decision maker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Kawhi doesn't get a lot of credit for that, but playing within yourself is important.
Exactly.
Not putting yourself in a position to harm your team.
Right. Sean, what's good, man?
Sean, what up?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Happy holidays.
Hey,
Yeah,
thank you,
same to you,
brother.
bro.
Same to you.
Man, Bleacher Report still to this day always be lying, man. That's one of the reasons why I stopped even reading their platform. I know, like, they always be lying, and even to this day, they had like, the best overall player. I mean, what do you expect? You guys glazed the guy since 2003. So what do you expect? But
I mean, he was pretty amazing, Sean.
That level, bruh. How can you glaze with someone who lose more than they won? I mean, shoot, I know it'll be shoot. I mean, I can't be a Shohei Ohtani or freaking Babe Ruth, but you guys glaze a guy who lose more than won. How can anybody just like, yeah?
I mean, they got James Harden on this list. They got Steve Nash on this list. They didn't do anything.
And to be fair, right? He won the most
Nash over Chris Paul,
in that 25.
Say again, Transformer.
I mean, he won the most during his 25-year stretch out of all these players.
He won the most.
Him and Steph Curry.
Well, Finals MVP. He got the top of the mantle 4 times.
Man, D-Wade, man, I hope that sacrifice is worth it.
I know.
Let me talk to you on that list, man. Listen. I try not to cook him, but you guys give me every reason to cook him. It's
Cook,
like,
bro.
Don't say you guys. Don't say you guys.
Okay, not you, Bruce. Not you, Bruce. You know what I mean? It's in you, and you, Sneed. Like, sometimes, you know what I mean, we can understand. But as far as, like, come on. Really? But anyway, though, this list is absolute buffoonery, as always. I mean, yeah, you know, you put Kobe, but it's more like about, like, hey, you know, we have to put him so we don't want to get alienated by the fans.
I think so.
You know what I mean? I mean, our subscription numbers are way down, so we might have to give some Kobe love so people will come back to us. That's what it's all about. But you guys put Steve Nash over Chris Paul as like Steve Nash is our first.
Chris Paul was over Steve Nash.
No. Chris Paul
was over Steve Nash.
Steve Nash made 13. Yeah. But go ahead, land the plane for me, Sean.
All I'm just gonna say is Bleacher Report, man. You guys are gonna lose numbers. You know what I mean? This whole level of glazing you guys have been doing for the past 20 years is absolutely disgusting. And yeah, you know what I mean? That's all I say about it. And also Kawhi in 2019 was a better two-way player than LeBron freaking James while they're playing the same freaking conference. That's all I got to say about that.
Hey, I appreciate you, Sean. Have a good one, brother. Thanks for the call.
To add more context to best overall.
God.
More context to best overall.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron has averaged 20 points per game for 23 consecutive years.
Very impressive.
When you want to talk about overall, there's no decline of less than 20 points per game for 23 out of the 25 years.
Yeah, there's a little more to that though.
That's not we can't just do that, Bruce. We can't just do that. There's more to that.
No, there is.
That's dominance, bro.
I'm not saying it's not, but there's more to it. Real quick, this is what I forgot to mention. Is that I find it very interesting. You put Kobe on there as your shooting guard for your all quarter century team, but somehow still keep him out of the top 10 in that previous Bleacher Report ranking. That just goes to show they full of it and they play in the game.
You put Steve Kerr over him. Yeah. I mean, not Steve Kerr, Steph Curry.
Like, stop that. Nino, what up, brother?
What's going on, man? The list is decent. I really ain't got too much. Y'all know who's at number 1 and 2. Y'all can change them 2 out if y'all want. I got no problem with that. I mean, however y'all want to go about that. That's anybody with common sense about basketball know what that is. Now, Bruce, hey, I'm usually with you when it comes to this guy, man. And I know what you're saying about defense and all this here. I ain't gonna lie, man. He winning me, man. That boy Jokić is a. Hey,
that's fine.
Listen, Listen, Bruce. I don't know if I seen nothing like that on offense.
Okay.
I seen Bron, I seen KD, and I said, man, I ain't never seen nothing like these guys, you know? Over 6 weeks, KD, Bron, just big and moving. We ain't being Jokic.
I have a question for you, Nino. And I respect your basketball acumen, and I respect that you're impressed by Jokic. And sometimes Jokic is impressive, okay? I know it doesn't seem like I want to give him any due because he is doing amazing things, I admit it. But let me ask you this. Do you think, real talk, that if we transported Jokic to 1995, do you think he's doing this?
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Yes, he is.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go.
This the game, though, Bruce. Let me tell you the game real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If you put Jokic with his skill and his knowledge, and you let him do what he's doing, because he did this. We can't say if you let other guys do it because they wasn't allowed to do it. They're going to have a tough time trying to go with Jokic out there in the paint. Now, if he's going to go at my boy Dream and stop Shaq, no, he's not. But nobody did that.
I'll tell you what, I don't know what coach is going to let him play like this back then.
He would foul out because they would force him to guard his matchup. He would foul out.
There would be a slight, there would be a dip in his productivity.
If we gonna do this with the arrows, you can only say Jokic he got the information in his head from the future. That's why it's not a knock at the because they seen that, and that is what allowed Bron them and Jokic and Kobe them to be them guys from like them. So you can take Jokic information, but you can't say what if Dream was like a Dream probably had the skill set to do what Jokic did. But not many others.
I don't think he was the passer that Joker is.
No, he was not. He absolutely was not.
Now, I know where you win. I'm going to let y'all go, but I know where you don't get it, Bruce. And you absolutely right. I can't make no excuses. Jokic on defense, But offensively, I'm going to be real with you, Sneed and Transformer Bruce. He might be the most skilled center, man. Offensively. Might be. Now, I'm gonna let y'all go. Let that marinate in your spirit.
I'm gonna just let Bruce.
Bruce, I wish I could see Bruce's face right now, but I'm telling you, Bruce, he getting me. All right, guys.
Nino, thank you for the call, my brother. I appreciate you.
All right. If somebody really likes Joker, how is their favorite player not Wilt Chamberlain?
Wilt Chamberlain is the overall GOAT.
Like if Joker impresses you, how do you not bring up Wilt Chamberlain in these discussions too?
It's hard
how was Wilt Chamberlain forgotten?
It's hard when you didn't see him. YD, what up? Happy holidays, brother.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Maintaining.
What's happening?
Hey, man, what's up, mate? What's up, Transformer? What's up, Sneed?
What's going on, brother?
Man, what poppin', man? Hey, bro. I kind of agree. I kind of agree with Nino, bro, about the Joker, bro. I really don't like to play like time machine basketball and go play. Like I really don't like doing that. I mean, unless it's at least like they eras like overlap or something like that. Like kind of like Kobe and Bryant. You know how they like if it's something like
overlap.
that. Yeah, I'm cool with it. But anything going to 30, 40 years ago, I mean, hey, any players, like, I know you like Hakeem, and to me, bro, like I said, I'm born and raised in Houston, so like Hakeem, the Dream is a legend, like in the city, like so. So I understand like what you're saying, like with all that, but Jokic, bro, like sometimes y'all put the two-way player, y'all put too much juice on there, bro.
Okay.
Like I'm just gonna be like, I'm just being real with you, like because Steph Curry is not a two-way player, but what he does offensively, like not just scoring, not just like Steph Curry make without the ball. It's called gravity.
Yes, it is.
So what I'm saying is that a two-way player, like I don't think Magic Johnson wasn't a two-way player. Like, but his offensive responsibility and his prolificness, if that's a word, I'm saying it outweighs what like some players that we right now we'll call J-Dub a two-way player. Right?
Can I interrupt you for a second on the Magic point, young disciple?
Not if you're going to tell me he was a defensive player.
I'm not saying he was a defensive stopper, right? So Edward, our resident Jokić glazer, he tells me all the time.
Resident Jokić glazer.
Yeah. He tells me all the time Jokić plays defense because he gets steals. Every time Jokić gets a steal, I get a text from Edward, right? So hold on.
Yeah, I'm just both know steals is not an indicator of defense. We know
I agree. But what I'm saying is Magic was not a stopper, but at least he gave effort on defense. That's my bigger thing, right?
Yeah,
there's too many times that Jokić doesn't give effort on defense. Go ahead.
I'm cool with what you're saying, Bruce. But I'm saying in rankings, but we don't have an effort category.
There's not a statistic for it theoretically, but you can for those of us who know what we're looking at, yourself, myself, Sneed, Transformer, most of the guys on this panel, we can see when guys are giving effort, and doesn't that inform how you view that player?
Not defensively, cooked is cooked.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm saying. Like you can have all the effort. Like I'm saying if you cooked, you cooked. Like I'm just being honest with you. Like there's no soft landing spot for dudes who give effort. Like I'm just being honest with you. Like
but effort keeps you from being bad though. Like bad is bad, right? Like you can't even be serviceable on one side of the ball. That's bad, right? You're getting cooked all the time. That's bad. But someone who puts in effort and tries, they can usually.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold y'all, bro. Like I'm just saying, whether you have effort or not, if you don't have the defensive capabilities or the foot speed or the footwork to play defense, you're gonna get cooked. Like effort is not stopping Kobe from putting 81 on somebody. Effort ain't stopping LeBron from scoring 40 points 9 times in a playoff run. I don't care what your effort is.
Yeah, but good defenders got cooked by Bean too.
That's true.
That's my whole point. Like, right, bro you heard what Steve just said? Good defenders get cooked. So what I'm saying is that what do you think that a person who's not a good defender is going to do? You think his effort is going to stop somebody?
Well, No, I get it, but like with Jokić, they literally hide this guy on defense. With Steph, they literally hide this guy on defense. So to me, that's problematic. And again, for this era, that's fine. But my bigger argument, and I know you've heard me say this, young disciple, is that when you start putting guys into historical categories, historically great, top this, top that, cool. But now we have to start looking at everything. So that's my thing, man.
Now, I agree with you. But when we look at rankings, bro, the like I said, like Magic offensive capabilities outweighs that. Like you get what I'm saying? I can say Chris Paul was a better two-way player than Magic Johnson. I can say that. We'll all agree.
Yes, you can say that. Yeah, but that doesn't mean Magic was bad on defense, though. That's what I'm saying. No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying let's just use CP3 and Magic. Sure. I can say CP3 is a better two-way point guard than Magic. Yes. But is he a better point guard than Magic? No.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a fair argument.
That's when you have to be able to look with your eyes and differentiate the two. That's
a fair point.
Yes, CP3 is a dog on defense. Yeah, I agree. But would I take do I value him over Magic? No, I don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's where I go with it. Hey, bro, and bro, y'all, like, hey, it's another thing, bro. Like, hey, bro, and I'm feeling y'all, bro. Like I like the little change. I like how, you know what I'm saying? Like it's way different, bro, than when I used to call when I first came up on the show, bro. Like it's real different. Like I like that, bro. I like the change. Y'all keep bossing up. I like that for real.
Hey, man, we appreciate that, brother.
Hey, but bro, like that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like the Bleacher Report, like okay, ever since 2000. That's what they're saying, right? Or 2001. That's what they're saying, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, 2001, correct.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying, because I feel like century teams, quarter century teams. I feel like all rankings, bro, is based off resumes. Like it ain't.
I think so.
How you look. It ain't how you look doing what you did. It ain't nothing. Skill set, nigga. All that to me, skill set, nigga, is for GM that's about to draft a player. That's what skill set is like to me. Once you done playing, what your skill set was, it doesn't really me, I don't take it like really into, because we will all say that David Robinson had a better skill set than Shaq. Like, yes. I think we would agree on that.
Correct.
Yes, but Shaq is the better player. Like, is what I'm saying. Like, like so when it comes to like, because
I hear what you're saying.
I got LeBron number one. Like, I mean, we already know that
for the quarter century. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yes. So you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah, he never disagreed with it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He disagreed with the most skilled part. That's the part he disagreed.
Yeah, that was the only part. But no, I agree that LeBron is the number one player of the past quarter century. Yes, listen, you know I'm not a fan, but I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, you don't got LeBron in your top 10, so that's a
well, that's a whole different argument, man.
Yeah.
I got you, man. I got you.
So who you think more skilled than LeBron?
Well, look, we could get into it. It's not so much that. I just think there were.
I ain't gonna argue with you, bro. I just want to hear your argument.
No, I just thought there were arguments for it, like when Transformer and Sneed were saying about 2018 LeBron being hands down the most skilled, and I was saying I felt like there was an argument for 2019 Kawhi. That I felt like there was an argument for that. That doesn't make me right, but I think there's an argument for it.
But when they say most skilled, aren't they talking about the 24 years? Or are they talking about who had the greatest skilled 1 year?
No. The context of the conversation was the end of the Miami era, going into the Cleveland era. They consider LeBron the most skilled player in the league.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. You kind of missing out. You missing the question a little bit, Bruce. They're not saying 1 year. Like, okay, and that's another thing. Like what Transformer and Steve was trying to tell. Because I agree with them, bro. Like as far as I think LeBron is one of the most skilled players ever. Like that's period, hands down. Like, but what they were saying, when they said it wasn't even close, like. You know, okay, the Raptors that year, Kyle Lowry, like what Kyle Lowry and other what's the dude name?
Van Fleet.
Yeah, Van Fleet. Like what they were doing for the teams that LeBron was on. LeBron was doing what Kawhi did, and what Kawhi had to do, and what those point guards had to do. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm saying whether K-Love was there, whether Kyrie was there, like he had to do that. Like
he didn't always have to, young decide. So listen, we're not gonna get into the LeBron thing, but for me, I'll just say this. No, I know, but we
ain't hollering or nothing, bro.
No, I got you. No, I respect how you came in here. No, I'm enjoying it. I'm just saying
we can't have a discussion.
Well, because we already 2 hours into this.
We got to do a young disciple show, bro. That's it. It's over.
2 hours into the show. We still got 2 topics left. That's why, man.
You always do me like that.
No, I'm not.
Why you got to do me like that? Come on, Bruce.
Hey, Sneak the Transformer. See, it don't matter how I come in.
No.
Bro, you came in a man of peace, bro.
Yeah, did.
It don't even matter. Hit me with that, man.
No, brother, I'm enjoying the discussion. I am really. I'm not BSing you. We got to move on.
He's trying to manage the show, is what he's saying, young disciple. He's trying to manage the show.
That's all that is.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, okay, man. Hey, bro, y'all. Hey, bro, set me up a show or something, bro.
You know what? We are gonna have to do that, man. Real talk. We gonna have to do
that. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate the call, though, man. What you got?
Let me tell you one more thing, bro.
Sure.
I am ashamed of the 2010s, bro. I seen what you, Transformer, and that ranch dude.
Sports and fitness.
I seen what y'all did, bro. And bro, y'all laughing, bro. That ain't funny. Hey, Transformer, bro. I thought we were better than that, bro. We really used it.
Yo, you didn't think he was gonna catch that, did you?
Transformer. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe you was a part of that Transformer.
Hey, 2000s was my era, though, man.
Somebody Transformer? I didn't know he thought like this. Oh my God, Transformer, bro. Hey, bro, you do a good job of being deceptive, bro. Because I never knew. I said, this is Transformer? Man, bro, Transformer, you broke my heart that day, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I watched that show. I watched that episode twice. I could not believe that was you, Transformer.
Hey man,
that man broke my heart, man.
2000s was my era, man. That's the year of the beam, man. Hey, that'd be the decade of the beam.
Hey, bro,
2000s were tough though.
Win. I know you were just trying to be competitive. I get it. Like no matter what era I got, I would have did the same thing. But Transformer, bro, some of the things that you were saying, bro,
unforgivable.
Bro. Some of them statements, bro, you can't say it unless you really believe it. Bro, I kept looking at my iPad. I'm making sure that's your voice when I'm hearing the statements. I'm like, bro, Transformer, bro, I ain't never heard that before. Transformer.
Young Disciple said it was AI.
LeBron, bro. I couldn't believe it, bro. But I'm sorry, bro, taking up y'all time. I had to tell y'all that. But Transformer, bro, you wrong as hell, bro. You wrong as hell, bro. But that's a bit, bro. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, Young Disciple, man. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the call,
all
brother.
right, brody.
Yeah. Yo, Young Disciple thought you was AI, bro.
I couldn't believe it. Why you torturing us like that?
Great call from Young Disciple and some great points as well.
Oh man.